Morales! Wake up, bro! Morales!
There you go. Wake up, bud.
There you go.
Wake up.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Wake up, bud.
Come on.
What's up, everybody? Christian James here. In today's video, cop overdoses in bathroom for smoking drugs he stole from duty arrested. Yup, let's take a look.
October 24th, 2023, panic ensues at the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department in California when a deputy enters the bathroom to find a colleague unresponsive on the floor. As deputies attempt life-saving measures, the mystery of what caused his collapse unravels, forcing them to draw a horrifying conclusion. The following report is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. It's just after 8 p.m. when an on-duty deputy enters the restroom at the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department, finding Deputy Marvin Morales seemingly passed out in the corner of the stall.
Oh, he's folded over like he got knocked out. He's folded like you put shit in a suitcase. Just he went out like this.
My radio is there. Get his back off. Straight his leg. Straight his leg. Yep.
That's wild. He just went the fuck down.
Morales! Hey, Morales! Hey, drag him out! Drag him out! Drag him out! Drag him out! Hey, leave the door open for fire. I got it. Put a trash can out there.
Morales. Wake up, bud.
Come on. Pulse. How's it got pulse? Still got breathing?
He's breathing. He's got pulse.
I think you have to be breathing to have a pulse.
Whose car is this? That's his car. That's my car. I came to use the restroom. I thought he was in there taking a poop, and as soon as I opened the door, he's leaning against the corner. Right now, we're working on probably he's down.
Yeah, he's down. There you go.
There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy.
There you go. Wake up, bud.
There you go.
Wake up.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Wake up, bud.
Come on. Come on.
If this didn't happen and he left the building and he went back on duty, so now you have a person on whatever illicit drug that dropped him like a bag of dirt, armed, driving. It seems like every year the standard is like more like police academy. It's just less and less. Like ladies who can do half the test or whatever it is, but still somehow qualify. But the criminals never agreed that the weaker person could arrest them. So why do, you know what I mean? It's not a thing against ladies. Is you need to keep a high standard mentally, physically, ethically.
Wake up, Morales. Wake up, Morales. Wake up. There you go. There you go.
Hey, do you want to roll into the recovery?
What's up?
I'm going to start rolling into the recovery at all. Just because of all the mucus from the
We'll keep him like this. He's breathing. He's got pulse.
Come on, Mark.
Come on, breathing.
Come on, bud.
Come on, Marvin.
Mark. Come on, bud.
Yeah, sternum rub's not going to help him. Wrong pulse.
Good.
Come on, Marvin. Snap out of the buddy.
They attempt a sternal rub, a technique used to assess a person's level of consciousness, but Deputy Morales has no visible response.
Come on, Marvin. Let's try breathing one more time.
Dan, you're done with that?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Come on, Mark.
Come on, Marvin.
There we go.
Hey, take these. I'm going to the ambulance, Marvin. Come on, Marvin. Come on.
Come on, Mark.
I see you. There you go.
Keep breathing, man. Stay with us. You're good.
Paramedics arrive, and Deputy Morales is transported to a local hospital for further treatment. Meanwhile, deputies on scene learn he collected narcotics during an earlier on-duty call. With concerns he may have experienced an accidental exposure, deputies begin to search his vehicle.
Hey, like said it was in a glove.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
A couple more gloves.
I felt those. It doesn't look like anything's in it.
That one's empty.
Nah, I'm not seeing anything in the box.
No, you checked that
Didn't
one.
feel like there was anything in them. Not that one.
Would probably not be in his ticket.
Actually, shine light over here, sir.
No.
Something that one.
Damp, but they don't feel.
What's the only thing on that one? I don't see any other gloves floating around in there, do you?
No?
Pull up his last call that he was on and see if he already logged anything in RMS for it. I'm surprised we haven't done that, and if we're not finding it, he could have already possibly booked it.
I was like, he was on a 415 family, and I didn't say anything about dope.
No, he was on he collected dope at like 6:30-ish.
Okay.
The following footage, recorded at a Shell gas station, captures the moment he obtained the narcotics.
Clearly he is an addict because you're wearing a body cam. You know you're a cop. There's cameras everywhere, and your dumbass still had to do this while on duty. Okay, all right.
Just hours before he would be found unresponsive on the bathroom floor.
What's up, bro? What's good? You okay? You having a lot of fun out here, bro.
Yeah. You got new sunglasses.
I just saw you last week over here, bro.
Yeah.
You was dancing at the same time too, man.
Yeah.
You promised me your best dance moves.
Who?
You.
Yeah.
You promised me your best dance moves.
Yeah, definitely.
What's up? You want to see the way?
I gotta go back to downtown, dance there. They're all waiting for me. Last time I went, the stadium was about to fall down.
You were about to pass out the other night, though, last week. You was on
Yes,
that
sir.
Fetty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Is that what that foil is right there in your pocket? Or be real with it. Just be real. Just be real.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Could be.
Could be, is it? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Nah, not for now.
So you could either hand it over or I could put you in cuffs and take it out your pockets. Up to you. I know. So hand it over.
Can I get it back?
How about that straw right there?
Deputy Morales and his partner temporarily detain the suspect. After clearing his pockets, he asks for clarification on the contents of the foil packet.
What is this? What exactly is this? Pistol? Pistol?
Deputy Morales can then be seen tucking the foil packet.
So for the record, you thought it was crystal and you trusted that guy who was downtown when the stadium was about to fall down. That guy. Okay, officer.
Packet into a black glove before securing it in the hatch of his cruiser. Afterwards, he writes the suspect a citation for possession of narcotics and lets him go.
All right. See you next week. Hey, I'm here. This is my area.
Despite securing the evidence in his cruiser, it's nowhere to be found. However, deputies still searching quickly find something else, which raises even more concerns.
You said foil with and a glove, right?
How often do we just get rid of dope?
I
cited him. Yeah, you're right.
But he cited it.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but that might just be an old busted meth pipe because there was no mention of a pipe in the call.
Yeah, but there's glass right here and there's foil. Or there's not foil, but there's...
Yeah, it might just be an old meth pipe, Sarge.
Huh?
So that might just be an old pipe. I'll toss it in there, but that's literally just a shattered pipe.
Well, is that what it was? It was foil,
It
right?
said what the guy said was meth, so it was off-white substance and foil.
No mention of a pipe, though.
No.
One deputy considers an explanation that might explain why the narcotics would no longer be secured in his vehicle.
Do you think he was gonna go and book it, but use the bathroom first?
No, there's no reason to. I mean, he could have, but there's no reason to pocket it because the stuff's all the way in the back of the station. So you'd have to get back in the car and drive in and grab it. That has to be in his cargo pocket.
It has to be.
Or
But are his pants still at the hospital? Because he went with his pants to the hospital.
And see if they can check on that.
Deputies with Morales at the hospital check his pockets, finally locating the evidence.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
You can feel the flow in there. Yeah. I don't want to fucking open it up, get us all exposed. Yeah. It's great. Shit happens quick.
However, the question of whether the exposure was accidental reaches a shocking conclusion when deputies locate a small glass pipe and an orange torch lighter in the bathroom where Deputy Morales collapsed.
So you trusted the crackhead to believe it was crystal. And it was fentanyl. I'm almost willing to bet on it. So you were just going to be out there on patrol. It's for the best of the community that you collapsed in the bathroom.
The pipe that's on the ground wasn't next to it, was it? That's what I'm concerned about. There's a meth pipe sitting over by the
I don't remember, but it was in the stall.
Okay.
With him.
Okay.
Additionally, hair and blood samples collected at the hospital indicated at least 90 days of narcotics use. Investigators with the Bureau of Internal Affairs discovered that on August 9th and 15th, 2023, he cited 2 individuals for misdemeanor possession of paraphernalia. In his reports, he claimed to have disposed of a glass pipe, but later admitted to taking one home and using it multiple times. Investigators with the Bureau of Internal Affairs ultimately concluded that Deputy Morales intentionally used the narcotics he seized from the suspect on October 24, 2023. On January 1, 2024, investigators recommended Morales for termination. However, before formal action was taken, he submitted a formal resignation letter on February 2, 2024.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that former officer should be charged. At the end of the day, tampering with evidence, theft, you know what I mean? Like, possession of drug paraphernalia, you're holding the shit in the hand, it was right beside you in the bathroom, using controlled substance in a government building. I'm sure there's all types of shit, and you should not get away with that. It's for the best of the community on that day you collapsed, because for the other 89 days, you're not on fucking call every day, you're not on service every day, but for a majority of those days, for 12 hours a day, you're probably high as a kite.
Everybody breathe! Everybody move!
Of course, no one noticed. No one noticed. You're cops. I know, protect the badge, protect the thin blue line, all that stuff. Where do you draw the line? Where's the line stop? Like, it's one thing, protect the line. I personally never got it. I don't get it. If your co-worker sucks at their fucking job, out they go. But you guys had a crackhead, meth addict, crystal addict. You know what I mean? Out there just patrolling the neighborhood, protect and serve, high as a kite. Shameful. I'm out.